Well, dear students, today I am starting here chapter 12 of NCRT for class 12, in which we will study atoms. In 19th century, there was a lot of knowledge about the hypothesis of atom, and atom was supposed to be very small, the smallest particle of element which possesses all properties of the element, and the atoms take part as a whole in chemical reactions, and according to Dalton, atom are indivisible. But in 1897, J.J. Thomson discovered that atoms of every element has negatively charged particle, which are called now electrons, This was discovered during electric discharge through gases. Since atom as a whole is neutral, then it was also concluded that there is equal positive charge present in the atom. Later on, due to electric discharge through gases, canal Reich was an experiment in which protons were discovered, and it was found that mass of proton is much larger than that of electrons. But proton charge is equal to in magnitude charge of electron. Later, protons were discovered magnitude of charge of proton was found to be equal to the magnitude of charge of electrons. But mass of proton was very much greater. But a proton यहाँ शेयर करिए। बट proton mass was found nearly 1850 times that the mass of electron. So inside atom, this fact was established in nearly 1897. That atom has made up of electrons and protons. Electron and proton are equal number. Their charges are equal and opposite. That is why atom as a whole neutral. But Thomson supposed then how the distribution of mass and charge is taking inside the atom. Thomson proposed a model. So I take here Thomson model of atom. Thomson's atomic model. I will discuss it. Though you know very much about atom in class 11 chemistry, I know atom is a truth. But there are some aspects which are not touched in chemistry, and they only deal with chemical properties. Here we have to understand the physical properties of the atom. So what is Thomson? Thomson proposed, since atom is very small, since atom is small, very small, and maximum mass of atom is associated with positive charge. So Thomson proposed that atom of every element is a sphere having uniform mass distribution over the whole volume of atom. Or you can say the mass of the atom is very small, a sphere, and the total positive charge and mass is distributed uniformly over the whole volume of atom. I have told you that since atom is very small and maximum mass of the atom is with positive charge, it means positive charge and mass. So Thomson proposed that atom of every element is a sphere having uniform a sphere हैं स्फीयर द टोटल ऐसे भैया ये सिंपल रिवर्स है टोटल मास एंड positive charge of atom is uniformly distributed over the whole volume of atom. Now where are the electrons? You can propose here like this. You can imagine like this. Okay, here is the atom. Total positive charge and mass uniformly distributed inside. Total positive charge and mass distributed inside this whole mass, na? The way. And electrons, the electrons are embedded at different places inside this uniform mass distribution. Like this, here some electron, here electron, like this. This is called plum pudding model. This model of atom is called plum pudding model. Means it behave like watermelon. हिंदी में तरबूज कहते हैं. मास तरबूज के अंदर सारे में है and seeds are at some fixed places. So this was the model of atom given by Thomson. Actually, why we are thinking too much about this atom? The people were trying to understand the property shown by atom. Now dear student, please be careful what I am telling now. We know every solid material or liquid or condensed gases keep on radiating electromagnetic radiation at all temperature. ये बातें सुनने की हैं सारी. Our body, we as a body has temperature 37 degrees centigrade and we radiate heat radiations. And I have told you that heat rays are electromagnetic waves. Similarly, if we heat up the solid or liquid or condensed gases to high temperature, more and more radiations are emitted. But if we take gases or vapors at little high temperature, they also emit radiation, but they have a different structure of the radiation. A solid liquid has atom or molecule, so those radiations are emitted because of oscillating atoms or interaction of the atoms or molecule with each other. Molecules or atoms of gas are little far away from each other. So the electromagnetic radiations emitted by gases are supposed to be the property of atom, means atoms are radiating electromagnetic radiation. This light emitted here, you use source of light, this is also emitted by atoms. The sunlight, if passed through the prism, give continuous spectrum in which all colors are possible. When electric discharge is done through hydrogen gas, it gives it emits radiation of different wavelengths and different colors. And if we pass the light emitted by hydrogen or radiation passed by produced by hydrogen through a prism, we get a line spectrum. Some are visible, some are invisible. Like some bright lines are seen. I can show you here. You can see the book here on page 421. 421 you are given. This is the spectrum of hydrogen atom. Actually there is a photographic plate on which light after passing through prism is allowed to fall on, and that gives impression. Here are some dark patches. Actually these are very closely spaced lines, lines of different colors, and every color has wavelength. So first of all, the question is that why this spectrum of light is produced by hydrogen and by every element, and it was supposed that the light emitted by the every solid or liquid or gas is related with its atoms. Emission of light is due to atoms. So it was need to understand why. Thomson model, you can write here Thomson model of atom could not explain the spectrum of light emitted by different elements. Hydrogen atom is the lightest and simple one. So in the early time, the spectrum of hydrogen was studied, and even the spectrum of hydrogen could not be explained. Balmer in 1885, Balmer in 1885 derived an empirical formula to explain the spectrum of visible light produced, but I should say is sorry, is to explain the line spectrum. Line spectrum of visible light of H atom. Hydrogen atom being lightest, actually it gives radiation of many different wavelengths, some visible, some invisible. I will discuss later on. The Thomson model, with the help of Thomson model, we can't say anything about this spectrum, why different elements produce different light and different radiation. This hydrogen atom produce infrared radiation, visible light, ultraviolet. You know, the sun consists of hydrogen and helium, and we are getting, or you know, in class 10 you have learned that sun is emitting ultraviolet radiation, visible light, and infrared radiation, which act as heat radiation. Why these radiations are emitted, as you will learn here in next video. I will tell you. तो थॉमसन मॉडल क्या कहता है कि एटम स्फीयर टोटल पॉजिटिव चार्ज मास डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड एंड इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर एम्बेडेड इन डिफरेंट प्लेस, बस तो ये बताया सिर्फ उन्होंने. बट ही गेव दिस आइडिया दैट इनसाइड एटम देयर इज negative charge and equal amount of positive charge possessed by protons, and the total positive charge, total mass has to be positive charge. Mass of electron may be small, but this model could not explain the line spectrum, hydrogen atom and other element also. So to check this model, whether positive charge and mass is distributed uniformly, J. Thomson model check करने के लिए Rutherford suggested one experiment. I will discuss in next video. Please listen carefully and watch the video where videos carefully. Read the books also, because books are written by team of people with very precise manner. So please read book also.